One of the most concerning developments involved a drone attack on a key U.S. diplomatic support center in Baghdad. According to security officials, multiple drones were launched towards the compound near Baghdad International Airport, a critical hub supporting American diplomatic and military operations in Iraq. Despite air defense systems managing to shoot down 5 of the 6 drones, one penetrated defenses and struck near a guard tower. No immediate casualties were reported, but the incident underscored the increased vulnerability of U.S. facilities amid the widening conflict. The attack in Baghdad was attributed to militias linked to Iran, operating under the umbrella of the Islamic resistance in Iraq. These groups have intensified their assaults on American targets since the outbreak of hostilities earlier this year, following military operations by the United States and Israel that inflicted significant damage on Iran's naval and missile capabilities. The escalation has resulted in casualties among U.S. personnel, with reports indicating that 7 American troops have been killed and around 150 wounded so far. In response to the mounting threats, the U.S. has begun relocating its assets from vulnerable bases. Notably, the aerial refueling tanker fleet at Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia has been evacuated to bases in Europe, a move driven by recent attacks that targeted the Saudi facility. The ongoing conflict in the Middle East has seen a significant escalation, with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, launching a series of coordinated military strikes against U.S. military assets across the region. Reports indicate that recent missile and drone attacks have targeted strategic locations, including the Al Adiri helicopter base in Kuwait, also known as Camp Buehring, and various other key military and diplomatic facilities. Iranian state media released footage claiming to capture the moment of the attack on Al Adiri, which reportedly resulted in several American casualties and over 100 personnel wounded. While the Pentagon and U.S. Central Command have not officially confirmed the number of fatalities at the base, they have acknowledged that approximately 140 U.S. service members have been wounded during ongoing hostilities. The attack on Al Adiri targeted critical infrastructure, including helicopter repair hangars and fuel storage facilities, demonstrating Iran's capability to strike deep into U.S. military positions in the Gulf region. The strikes did not occur in isolation. Iran's IRGC Navy executed a broad campaign, launching missile and drone assaults across 9 countries, including Bahrain, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Cyprus. These operations targeted at least 27 U.S. military bases, Israeli facilities, and energy infrastructure, many of which have been intercepted by regional and U.S. defense systems. Iranian officials openly declared that U.S. military installations in the region are no longer recognized as sovereign territory, signaling a shift in Iran's stance on regional hostilities. The U.S. Embassy in Riyadh suffered extensive damage from a suspected drone strike, leading to the partial sealing of the complex and further heightening tensions. The broader war involving Iran, Israel, and the United States has resulted in a complex and dangerous escalation, with Iran's military asserting its willingness to continue offensive operations. While most attacks have been intercepted, the threat remains high, and the U.S. military continues to assess its options, ranging from defensive postures to potential retaliatory strikes, to contain Iran's expanding influence and capabilities in the region. As the conflict persists, the regional stability remains fragile, with the risk of further escalation looming. The United States and its allies are closely monitoring Iran's military activities, particularly its use of drones, missiles, and militia proxies, amid concerns that the situation could spiral into a larger regional war.